2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. That could play.
Yeah, well played.
13 feet to the cup. Hey, nice looking line. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing out these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right.
Playing within their comfort zone there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. You like me and thought that had a chance? A par putt awaits. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the round.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Going with a 3-wood here.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
This is on a great line.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard.
Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Birdie at the last hole. Can he make it 2 in a row?
Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. And that will drop in for a birdie.
Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
3 strokes off the lead.
Pretty good shot there.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
This is... Oh, yeah.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He finds himself at a share of 4th. Setting up now on a par 4.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Now 4 under par. Currently tied for 4th place. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
This looks good.
Yeah, we'll take that. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Had a big eagle on the last hole.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Now on the tee of a long par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He's 2 shots back. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That one should find the surface.
Look.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently tied for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Good sounding strike, that one. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one. Looks good.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but for also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Even for the day. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Tee shot is looking good here. 4 victories so far this season.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
That's the right pace. This should drop. Oh dear. Time to get the chipper back out.
And here we are with their 4th. Currently in the lead by a shot.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Good looking putt. Well holed. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 155.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Okay, time to return to the action. 8 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And down she goes from outside the range. And that will take him to 8 under. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
He's currently sitting in 1st place. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
That dog will hunt.
Oh, absolutely flushed. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here. Yep, tracking well.
Oh, well played. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Leading by a couple after that hole. Let's begin the 14th. Oh, that is crushed. Lining up from about 230 yards here.
Currently leading by 2.
Opting for the 3-wood. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, that almost went down.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
This one's tracking.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today. Surely it's going to.
And down it goes.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Now at 11 under for the day.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Going with the 7.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. That rough was thick. I hope that they're okay after that one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 7 feet to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
That's well holed.
Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. And here we are with the third shot. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
An opportunity to make their par. Now 4 shots up after that hole.
Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Attaboy, good shot. Opting for the 5-wood. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Nice stroke. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. They're going to be pleased with that performance in first place at the completion of their first round.
Oh, it's been sparkling, hasn't it? It's been a pleasure to watch. It's got to be a little strange, though, having such a massive lead because there's only one way to go, and that's down. Let's see how they handle the pressure on the final round.
Well, that was...
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going to this final round.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action.
And let's see what he can do here today. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Had a fantastic drive.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt is of 9 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Currently 13 under for the event. Time to tee off at the second.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 6-iron here.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
If it's up, it could be in. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Here we are at the third. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. I don't mind the look of this. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That's some good golf right there. This shot here from about 240 yards. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Great looking shot this.
That was a beauty. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt.
That's a great putt and an eagle as well.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. This hole here is a par 4.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. In fact, it was impossible, 3 out of the 4 of us, to get it home in 2. But Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
Still in the lead now after that hole. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
This is full send.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. That's well played. Pin high.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This one's for birdie. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
This is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal. But I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here at the 10th. Getting ready to play their third. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. Yep, tracking nicely.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Teeing off here at the 11th. Oh, that was pure. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Well, he means business. Coming out, hitting shots like that against HV3. I think Harold's just as surprised as I am.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. And they be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Should find the green.
Left yourself an opportunity.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Just didn't drop.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
And there it is.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Quality shot, that one.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
How about that one? And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Looking at a par 5 here. Not a bad line, this one. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Looking really good, this one.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently in first position. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Not bad. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here. Rolling end to end is looking nice.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Awesome stuff.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
Second shot here on the 17th hole. Nine feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run. It's looking solid.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
An opportunity to make a par here.
Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Going with the 5-wood. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. That was a bit of a miscue.
What's a strange miss there. Look, they've been hitting the greens all day long.
The equation's pretty simple. Chip this in and win the tournament. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Great touch.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
Their short game today has been absolutely...
Well, Rich, I'm in awe. Just how well they play.
Oh, absolutely. Sunday fun day. Let's go find the winner and spend the check, baby.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for 9th. Well, it looks like John McCarthy's stepped back ashore, kicked off his boat shoes, and is going to give us a little bit of a condition of today's course. John, what are the players facing here at Old Marina Golf Club?
Well, Luke, we're on the coast, but there's a good mix of coastal and inland holes at Old Marina Golf Club. Lots of movement in these greens. If you are an expert at reading putts, you're going to have a bit of a leg up, I think, this week. I love the 4th hole, par 5, that stretches along the ocean, has a green that's well protected by bunkers, which probably might dissuade some from going forward into the 7th hole. Similarly, a par 5 stretching down the ocean, but is much less protected around the green. And that green is enormous, by the way. So that'll definitely be green light city for the players this week. And one last hole. I really love the par 4 14th. The players are going to hit over the water to a fairway that juts out into the ocean on a peninsula. So that will provide some great entertainment this week as well. Looking forward to see what kind of creativity is on display by these players here this week at Old Marina Golf Club.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently 2 under for the day. And the 3rd hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Super shot that.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now at 3 under overall.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
Yeah, that one will play. standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. He finds himself in a share of the lead. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Trying to get to even par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Second shot here on the 7th. Opting for the 5-wood.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going down?
And a par putt awaits him.
Good putt, that. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Going with the 8-iron here.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Wonderful shot. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Handy effort, that one.
From around 180 yards out. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Is tracking.
Oh, so close. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Oh, nice looking putt. Nicely holed. And for par.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, that's how it looks.
And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second.
Time to face a par 4.
That's nicely done. 8 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
And here we are with the third shot. Fair effort that. Good birdie. That shot so good, we need to have another look. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Opting for the 6-iron.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. This one started out on a good line. That gets the job done. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Get in the hole. What a putt to make. Well done.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
That's tidy. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yeah, nicely played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, I like the look of this.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
Why not take another look at that effort?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing from around 160 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here.
That was special.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Hey, that's a chance.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second.
This hole is a par 3.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Wonder how they will play this hole. Do they want to attack it? If so, they can extend their lead.
From about 100 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Putting for birdie. That's pretty tidy. Beautiful shot. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
And from the bunker here. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's flying high after that nice eagle on the last.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt is about 8 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And now that finds him in first place.
And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Nicely done.
And he's down there.
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's out to the right for sure. Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Ooh.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. It's on a good line. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action.
Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Lovely effort that. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, tidy looking shot that. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Well played.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Is currently sitting in first place. Here we are in front of a par 3. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. And he's safely on the green.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
20 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one.
And that should secure the par on this one.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place.
Time to face a par 4 now.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there's out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. And this one is for his par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Going with the 5-wood. Needs this to kick a bit left. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Going with the 8-iron here. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Now this putt to get to 18 under par. Oh, what about this start?
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Playing their 4th shot.
No, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Terrific shot. Almost an eagle. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Opting for the 5-wood.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Time now to take in the 9th hole.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one needs to kick left. Yeah, a quality shot that. 19 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, get in. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Not a bad line, this. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Oh, well played. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, well played.
Judging it beautifully.
This is a par putt. Looking good. Let's head over to the 13th.
From about 135 yards.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Oh, well done.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Putting for a par here.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This one's a par 3. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. This would be a great up and down. Okay, steady now. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
It was on a good line. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Nice line.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Taking aim from about 170 yards. Going with the 7. This player's dialed in. What a shot.
Now, Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
A birdie putt awaits.
And that's their fourth birdie of the day.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
And coming up well short.
And from the green side rough here.
Just didn't drop. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. So I might need to set.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is what they have left for par.
Well, that's a nice line.
For the par.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Currently in first position.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
7 strokes up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the 4th shot.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. All right, one more hole to go. The 18. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Going with the 5-wood.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. It's all come down to this. Putt for the title.
Putt is underway.
Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.